Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this. In the past two cycles, alt season started exactly after Christmas. I see so many people saying, well, this alt season was great, but it's now over. Time to sell my XRP or take profit. We have such a massive run-up coming over the coming weeks. You don't want to miss out on that. Everybody's expecting this massive run-up, yet people are rushing to sell for US dollars, worthless US dollars. If anything, I would continue holding my XRP. I want to see if Trump does away with the capital gains tax on US-made cryptocurrencies. I want to see what happens once ISO begins. I want to see what happens when RLUSD gains a lot of momentum. Plus, I want to see if we pull a 20, 30, 40, 50x from here. That's what's coming. All you got to do is stay patient a little while longer. Everybody's out there doubting, oh, because we're going sideways right now, this run is over. You are not going to make it in this space if you listen to all these people spewing FUD all over X. All the money, Ripple and Zonix, billions in assets on platform tokenized. This is going to pick up momentum next year as well. Tokenization. We are still waiting for regulations because nobody really wants to start tokenizing assets without regulations in place first. And you see, real estate. Brad Garlinghouse talked multiple times about real estate. Private equity funds, gold, that's getting tokenized on the XRP ledger. Debt funds, intellectual property, supply chain invoices, financial instruments, public funds, cash, money market funds, carbon credits, and ESG. Carbon credits, that's going to be a massive market. That has not even gotten started yet. Venture capital funds, alternative assets, reinsurance, contracts, bonds, and equity, derivatives. The list goes on. And people are rushing to try to get into US dollars. Stay patient and you will make a shit ton of money in this space. How XRP can serve as an ESDR. I talked about this in a video the other day, and I seen a lot of people in the comment section saying, how can they make XRP into an ESDR? XRP is uniquely positioned to function as an ESDR, acting as an intermediate token that bridges global currencies and simplifies cross-border payments. What it's built to do. The need for such a token is evident from the diagram highlighted how an intermediate asset like an ESDR or gold can significantly reduce complexity in foreign exchange by lowering the 16,110 currency pairs to just 180 pairs. That's huge. XRP's efficient technology supports this role in offering cost-effective and scalable solutions for global payment systems. Its design addresses all of the major inefficiencies in international finance. By acting as a neutral blockchain-based bridge asset, XRP can reduce settlement times, minimize cost, and mitigate the risk associated with traditional cross-border systems. Additionally, XRP aligns with proposals to expand the use of SDRs into private and commercial transactions. Exactly what it is built to do. This is why the IMF called XRP and XLM stablecoins, high-valued stablecoins, and it is coming. This also aligns with ISO 222. If XRP becomes an ESDR, we are looking at a 4-digit XRP. Think about that. and there's a good chance of that happening. U.S. Congress is expected to prioritize crypto legislation in 2025, focusing on key issues like stablecoins and the FIT21 Act. So should FIT21 and stablecoin legislation not pass during the lame duck, both bills will be a top priority for me in the 119th Congress, Hill wrote. So they're already planning to get this pushed through as quick as they possibly can. The bill aims to establish a clear regulatory framework for digital assets, defining whether they are securities or commodities. The bill has already passed the House and would grant more power to the CFTC for overseeing crypto markets, particularly for digital commodities like Bitcoin. However, the passage of the proposal in the Senate is uncertain, although there is significant bipartisan interest, as highlighted in recent discussions. It's not clear where FIT21 could go next, as the SEC and CFTC will be different in the coming years, as Trump has chosen Paul Atkins to lead the SEC, who has shown a friendlier approach to crypto. There could also be room for some changes in the FIT21, how decentralization is defined. So imagine FIT21 and that SAB 121 bill both getting passed at the same time. We would then have a clear path forward for crypto, and the banks would then be able to custody crypto or even stablecoins. This is also the path to a stablecoin legislation as well. This all could get done early 2025. Now, the Bitcoin reserve, I don't see that happening. I think that was Trump pandering for votes when he was running as president. If that happens, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think most taxpayers want their tax money going to buying Bitcoin. But who knows where that goes? I don't really want to talk about that too much until we know more. But those two bills getting passed, that could clear the path forward for every single bank in the United States. And the reason I don't think Trump's going to go along with the Bitcoin reserve is because it has too many ties to China. Why you should pay attention to FedNow. FedNow is considered one of the most significant technological developments of 2024. As we move into 2025, its significance will continue to grow. This is largely due to rapid adoption among banks, with over 68% planning to implement FedNow by the end of 2025, and 50% expected to be up and running by the end of 2024. We already seen that shift happening. But one thing I want to point out, this could happen. Onboarding can happen in as little as 7 days. So if a bank wants to get on board with real-time payments, it could happen in a week. Think about that. And people don't see the mass adoption for FedNow happening in 2025. I think that's going to be big as well. Forbes says the most popular video platform garnered billions of views under the XRP hashtag in November and December, with some influencers suggesting the price of the token could reach $10,000. TikTok and Gen Z fueled XRP's rise amid legal optimism and whale moves. So it looks like a lot of the buying for XRP came from TikTok. A lot of that momentum came from TikTok. But I still think a lot of people are also onboarding into crypto because it's talked about more now than ever before all over the mainstream media news. A lot of those people are most likely buying into Bitcoin. What drives people to Bitcoin is the hype around it. But if they get to this space and they start learning about utility and actual use case, that money will shift into altcoins like XRP, XLM, XDC, and so on. How hedge funds are making major moves in the crypto market. Hedge funds diversify their portfolios with cryptocurrencies while still applying traditional finance strategies like arbitrage, quantitative trading, and market making. Key players such as Pantera Capital, Digital Galaxy, and BH Digital are shaping the market with innovative strategies and bold investments. You know, the hedge funds are also making the shift into crypto. There's a lot happening in the background that we don't even know about yet. You know, a lot of the institutions are coming into this space slowly. A lot of them are also onboarding through ETFs. I expect them to hold the actual cryptocurrencies going through 2025 once we have regulations in place. Many overlook the World Economic Forum's Vision 2025 plan that includes CBDCs becoming common standards. It's easy to have long-term projections. Look around, change is happening now. You know, CBDCs are not going away. And they always put that 2030 timeline on everything. But I think it's happening quicker than we know. You know, a lot of these countries are pushing towards going live with a CBDC. I am not a fan of it, but I know this is the shift into the new financial system, and it started a long time ago. I still think we need a digital bill of rights here in the United States ahead of a central bank digital currency. XRP is poised to become the best liquidity vehicle for international funds transfers, a market with an annual volume of $180 trillion in payments. And projections from McKinsey and Delphi Digital show that Ripple is positioned to capture 80% of the global cross-border payments market within 10 years. 80%. That's a lot of trillions. That comes from smoke. But you know, early on, we are going to see Ripple capture most likely 10% of the cross-border payments business. I still think that's the quickest path to 3 digits for XRP. And I expect that to start as early as 2025. Maybe not at a massive rate, but I expect it to start to pick up that momentum going into next year. Ripple and CBDCs documented. Ripple is positioned as a leader in the global CBDCs and stablecoin market 2024 to 2031. Like I said, they always say 2030, 2031 now, but I think this is going to happen by 2028. I think we are going to see a multi-year run for XRP and these utility-driven cryptocurrencies. It's going to be a utility run. You could already see everything forming for that to happen. And it's not just going to be XRP, it's going to be HBAR, XDC, XLM, QNT, IOTA, Algo. Internet of Things is going to gain a lot of momentum next year. Everything is lining up perfectly. Like I always tell you, we are in the calm before the storm. Bullish, South Korea's crypto adoption is booming. 45% of economically active citizens own crypto. 15.6 million people. $69 billion held in digital assets. Average portfolio size is $4,400. 100,000 new investors join the market every month. Top 5 exchanges trade $10 billion daily, rivaling KOSDAQ. Think about that. Korea is a massive market, and Korea loves utility-driven cryptocurrencies. They've been pushing into XRP. Remember when we seen that price surge on XRP, where people were buying XRP at $50? They're going to buy at no matter what price XRP gets to, because they see the future of it. You know, the same vision that brought us into XRP, they see the same thing in Korea. They know we are holding the future. So no matter what price they're buying at right now, it's still going to be very cheap compared to where we're going. And I keep showing you what's coming in the short term. You know, 2025, we are about to enter. And everybody thinks like 2025, well, that's months away still. No, everything's going to start in Q1 of next year. There's so many catalysts for this cryptocurrency. Don't rush to sell for worthless US dollars. And until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.